Now, both incredibly shy and but with very, very defined roles in the vineyard. First of all, Sandra, take me back. It was 1990, I think, you first turned the soil, but 98 you opened the cellar door.
That's correct, with just two wines, a 98 Semillon and a 98 Chardonnay, which we entered in the New South Wales Small Winemakers Show. And I think when Guy came in with the mail that day, I thought we won the lottery. In fact, we'd got second from 61 Chardonnays and equal second for our first wines.
That's not bad. Now, whilst you started with the Shiraz, the Chardonnay and the Semillon, you've now expanded the wine varieties.
We have indeed. And if I perhaps mention the wine that I hope you're enjoying at the moment, this is a latest addition to our range, a sparkling Alicante Boucher. We're actually launching the product in Becasse today, so we're very proud to be doing so. It's from a rare red flesh grape varietal created by Frenchman Henri Boucher, who combined Grenache with the Petit Boucher. We understand, one of the only two plantings in Australia of the varietal, and if I follow Ben Mokta, who's the head of the Sommeliers Association in Sydney, he believes we may have created a world first. So I hope you're enjoying it today.
It looks intriguing. In the heart of the Becasse, just looking out over Broken Back Mountain. Broken, but not Brokeback Mountain. I wish I knew how to quit you, yeah. We do have... You're married, good, okay. Because Guy, whilst Sandra is very much working in one area of the vineyard, you are the winemaker, is that correct?
That's right, Simon. We have a very small winery there, unlike a lot of producers up there who grow it and have some of the bigger guys make it for them. We sort of had a very friendly bank manager who was sort of happy to fund us into a small winery. I'm not sure he sort of looking back thinks that was the right decision because the overdraft doesn't seem to have gone away. But yes, we have a small winery on site, so if you're up in Nada, we conduct tours up there and we do it in a bit of a traditional way, particularly some of the reds with hand picking and old open fermenters that we picked up from Orlando Winden years ago, hand plunging, basket press, so it can be pretty labour intensive for a few weeks. I must say my back, I'm not any older, I notice each vintage, or any younger I should say each vintage, that's for sure.
I noticed that we're going to have, well, the Alicante we've talked about, but the Estate Chardonnay is coming up with the Vermeil Poultry and then the basket press Shiraz. Just tell me a little bit about those two wines.
Chardonnay, we grow on our property Merlot, Alicante, Shiraz. We buy our whites just from local producers. The Chardonnay 06 was an exceptional year. The secret we think is probably just having a limited exposure to old and new French oak. We don't keep them there for too long, 3 or 4 months. I think, to my palate anyway, probably my wife, my palate represents about 10% of the wine producing public, but that's another story. But I think it's, as evidenced by today, Becasse, it's evolved into a lovely wine, quite unusual I think for some of the hunter Chardonnays, and the Shiraz is my favourite, of course. The 07 you tasted today shows you how it's, again, made in the manner I just mentioned, but the 07 is a beautiful wine. I think James Halliday wrote about it. The 08, so we're pretty picking over a very wine. And the 09 is just absolutely brilliant. It's only been in the bottle a couple of months. So it shows the behavioural wine rating. You go from, sort of average good year to disaster to exceptional. So it's not for the faint-hearted in a small scale, that's for sure.
We'll come back and find out about the dessert selection as well. But for the moment, would you please thank Guy and Sandra Vinden, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy your voiced course at the Becasse Producers Lunch. Thank you.